In the heart of Europe lies a nation synonymous with precision, discipline, and innovation: Germany. Known globally as the land of engineers and punctual trains, it's a country where efficiency isn't just admired, it's embedded into daily life. But beyond the clichés of beer halls, bratwurst, and blazing fast Autobahns lies a more nuanced reality. Germany is a place of paradox. It's one of the world's most advanced economies, yet fiercely protective of its medieval towns and folk traditions. It values order, yet produces some of the most avant-garde art and music scenes in Europe. How does a country so structured remain so soulful? How can a people known for pragmatism also be passionate about poetry, philosophy, and festivals? This documentary explores not just how Germany works, but why it works. From its efficient systems to its quiet complexities, we'll uncover the rhythm beneath the rules and the heart behind the hardware. Germany sits at the crossroads of Western and Central Europe, sharing its borders with 9 countries, more than any other nation on the continent. This central location has shaped not only its history, but its cultural and economic ties with neighbors from France to Poland, Austria to Denmark. Within its 357,000 square kilometers, Germany hosts a strikingly varied geography. To the south, the snow-capped Bavarian Alps tower over quaint villages and serene lakes. To the west, the romantic Rhine River carves through vineyard-covered hills and ancient castles. In contrast, the north boasts windswept coastlines along the North Sea and Baltic, where lighthouses and fishing villages meet windswept dunes. Forests dominate 1/3 of the land, with the legendary Black Forest casting a mystical spell over the southwest. Urban centers like Berlin and Hamburg pulse with modern energy, while rural regions such as Saxony or Bavaria preserve centuries-old traditions. Geography here isn't just scenery, it's identity. Germany is one of Europe's greenest nations, both in color and in conscience. Over 1/3 of its land is covered in forest, and it boasts 16 national parks, more than 100 nature reserves, and a long history of sustainable forestry dating back to the 18th century. Cities like Freiburg and Hamburg are global models of eco-urbanism, where solar-paneled rooftops, efficient public transport, and extensive bike lanes aren't exceptions, they're the norm. In fact, over 80% of Germans say environmental protection is a personal priority. At the heart of Germany's green push is the Energiewende, a national strategy aimed at phasing out nuclear power and fossil fuels in favor of renewables. Wind and solar now provide more than 45% of the country's electricity. Environmental activism here isn't fringe, it's mainstream. Whether you're hiking through the Harz Mountains or navigating Berlin's bike lanes, one thing becomes clear: nature in Germany isn't just admired, it's actively defended. In Germany, culture is more than tradition. It's a finely tuned system of thought, behavior, and identity. The phrase "Ordnung muss sein," there must be order, is more than a saying. It reflects a national ethos rooted in structure, reliability, and discipline. This mindset echoes in the country's world-class orchestras, impeccably timed trains, and methodical approach to craftsmanship. Germany's intellectual and artistic legacy is staggering. It gave the world Goethe's literary genius, Beethoven's revolutionary symphonies, and Nietzsche's provocative philosophy. The cultural influence of these icons continues to shape Western thought and creativity. Yet Germany is far from culturally uniform. In Bavaria, lederhosen, brass bands and beer halls reflect deep-rooted Alpine traditions. Meanwhile, Berlin pulses with avant-garde art, underground music and radical openness, proof that modernity and rebellion thrive here too. National celebrations like Oktoberfest in Munich, Cologne's vibrant carnival, and enchanting Christmas markets from Dresden to Nuremberg showcase a joyful communal spirit beneath the structured surface. Today, Germany is also a mosaic of global cultures. With over 20% of its population having a migrant background, The country is constantly redefining what it means to be German. From Syrian falafel stalls in Frankfurt to Turkish-German rappers topping the charts, tradition and transformation now walk hand in hand. In Germany, daily life is shaped by a quiet rhythm of structure, efficiency, and intentional living. Punctuality is not just polite, it's expected. Trains depart on the dot, schedules are sacred, and even leisure is often planned with care. Yet, Germans also value work-life balance, with generous vacation allowances, early closing hours, and a strong culture of disconnecting after work. Privacy is deeply respected. Whether in public transport or neighborhoods, silence isn't awkward. It's appreciated. Family remains important, but there's also a strong emphasis on individualism. Many young adults live independently early, and social life is often compartmentalized. Friends, family, and colleagues rarely mix. Austerity isn't seen as lack, it's virtue. The concept of Genügsamkeit, or being content with little, encourages modest consumption and practical choices. This is reflected in minimalist homes, second-hand shopping, and an ingrained recycling culture. Germany has one of the most advanced waste sorting systems in the world. Social norms further highlight this sense of order. Quiet Sundays with closed shops, strict pedestrian rules, and a national reverence for following systems. But amid this tradition, Germany is evolving. With nearly 1 in 4 people having a migrant background, today's Germany is more diverse, more dynamic, and more global than ever before. Germany is Europe's economic powerhouse and the world's 4th largest economy, trailing only the US, China, and Japan. As the beating heart of the European Union, it contributes nearly a quarter of the EU's total GDP. But the secret to Germany's economic resilience isn't just its big corporations, it's the Mittelstand, a network of small to mid-sized, often family-owned companies that specialize in high-quality manufacturing. These hidden champions, many located in rural areas, are global leaders in engineering, automotive parts, precision tools, and chemicals. Exports are central to the German model. Iconic brands like BMW, Siemens, and Bosch are known worldwide, but thousands of lesser-known firms quietly dominate their niches in international trade. Cost of living varies widely. Berlin, once famously affordable, is rising fast due to tech influx and gentrification. Munich, the financial hub, is Germany's most expensive city, while Leipzig and Dresden in the east remain budget-friendly alternatives. Germany is also driving Europe's green transition. It's a leader in clean tech, with wind and solar accounting for over 45% of electricity generation. Innovation hubs in cities like Stuttgart and Hamburg are pushing forward with AI, robotics, and sustainable infrastructure. Labor rights are strong, with powerful unions and codified work protections. The dual education system, which blends vocational training with academic coursework, ensures a highly skilled workforce tailored to real-world industry needs. In Germany, innovation isn't flashy, it's foundational. A country where efficiency fuels prosperity and progress is measured not in headlines, but in the quiet hum of precision at work. Germany's modern identity is built on layers of powerful and often painful history. For centuries, the region was part of the fragmented Holy Roman Empire before Prussia rose to prominence, leading to the unification of Germany in 1871 under Otto von Bismarck. This forged a modern nation, but one that would soon find itself at the center of global conflict. The scars of World War II run deep. Nazi Germany's role in the Holocaust remains a defining trauma, with over 6 million Jews murdered. Today, Germany is globally recognized for its culture of remembrance. Memorials, museums, and mandatory Holocaust education are woven into the national fabric. Facing the past is not optional, it's a duty. After the war, the country was split into East and West, divided by ideology and famously by the Berlin Wall. The East was governed by Soviet-style socialism, the West by Western democracy and capitalism. When reunification came in 1990, it was a moment of triumph, but also of complexity. Economic disparities, cultural divides, and political tensions still linger. Out of the ruins rose the Wirtschaftswunder, or economic miracle, transforming West Germany into a global economic force. Today, debates continue. What does it mean to be German? How do you honor tradition while embracing change? The answers are still unfolding. Germany operates under a parliamentary democracy, where power is balanced between the Bundestag, federal parliament, and a chancellor, currently the most influential political figure. Coalition governments are the norm, reflecting a multi-party system that values consensus over confrontation. The nation's soziale Marktwirtschaft, or social market economy, blends capitalist innovation with strong welfare protections, ensuring universal healthcare, subsidized education, and worker rights. Public trust in institutions runs high. Germany ranks among the top in Europe for rule of law and civic transparency. But challenges persist. Immigration, especially after the 2015 refugee influx, has sparked intense debate over integration, identity, and social cohesion. This tension plays out politically. While progressive parties push for climate action and inclusivity, right-wing populist groups like the AfD have gained ground in some regions, especially in the former East. The societal debate is ongoing, between openness and preservation, between modern pluralism and historical caution. Germany is a traveler's paradox, structured yet full of surprises. Start with the essentials. Berlin's layered history and cutting-edge art, Munich's Bavarian charm and beer gardens, Hamburg's maritime grit, Dresden's Baroque beauty and Cologne's towering cathedral. Each city tells a different story, yet all share the signature German efficiency. Step into a fairy tale at Neuschwanstein Castle, perched above alpine forests, or stroll the cobbled lanes of Rothenburg ob der Tauber, a town seemingly frozen in medieval time. Seasonal tourism thrives here. Millions flock to Munich's Oktoberfest, while Germany's Christmas markets, especially in Nuremberg and Stuttgart, are pure winter magic. In February, Berlin transforms into a global stage during its world-renowned film festival. For something unexpected, explore Berlin's underground techno clubs or visit sobering Wagulpu memorials like Dachau or Sachsenhausen, reminders of history's darkest chapters. Germany also leads in dark tourism, where reflection is part of the experience. Getting around is seamless. The Deutsche Bahn rail system connects cities with precision, while the legendary Autobahns offer speed without limits. Prefer eco-travel? Germany's extensive bike paths and public transit make sustainable exploration easy. Wherever you go, a well-organized adventure awaits, wrapped in heritage, honesty, and hidden wonders. Germany ranks among the safest countries in the world, with low crime rates and a deep-rooted culture of civic responsibility. Cities are well lit, public spaces are orderly, and emergency services are highly responsive, giving both residents and travelers peace of mind. Its education system is globally respected, blending rigorous academics with practical training. Institutions like TU Munich and Heidelberg University consistently rank among Europe's best, while the dual vocational system offers real-world pathways for skilled professions. Infrastructure is another point of pride. Roads are smooth, railways punctual, and internet access increasingly widespread, even in rural regions. Germany's healthcare system, funded through mandatory insurance, ensures universal access with high-quality care and short wait times. Trust in institutions is strong. Whether it's relying on firefighters, postal workers, or city councils, Germans expect systems to function, and they usually do. In a world of uncertainty, Germany stands out for making structure feel like security. Germany defies easy definition. It is a land where centuries-old cathedrals stand beside cutting-edge tech hubs, where trains run on time and forests are fiercely protected. Here, precision is not cold, it's a form of care. Order is not rigidity, it's the framework that allows society to thrive. In a world chasing speed, Germany reminds us of the power of planning, purpose, and quiet excellence. Its people carry the weight of history while building toward a sustainable, inclusive future. To truly understand Germany is to experience its rhythm, measured, mindful, and deeply human. Not just a country to visit, but one to learn from.